Alright guys, welcome to a new video. Like today we are just making videos. It's nice. So today I want to go through the actual trades that already happened yesterday, last night. Of course they're small ones, but they're worth talking about it. And yeah, like three I think went down, and yeah, let's just have a look at them. Of course my other video about the rumors is also up. So just enjoy guys. Alright guys, so we are here on NBA.com and the 2024 NBA trade deadline. Of course I'm wearing my Piston stuff because we have been big. We have been really big at the trade deadline so far. I'm just kidding man, just very small trades. Let's have a look at them. From 2 out of 3 actually the Pistons are involved, and of course we just had the Bagley Gallinari trade. And yeah, let's have a look. So yesterday the Timberwolves went to get themselves some Monte Morris, and we actually get Troy Brown Jr., who used to play for the Wizards, right? I think he used to be like in a lottery pick, 15th pick in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Shake Milton and a second round pick. So if we look at Monte Morris, I mean, definitely he has not done a lot for us. I was kind of excited at the deadline when we signed him. Or did we trade for him? I don't even remember. But you know, he was just injured, and yeah, so he just played 6 games, 11 minutes. He gave us like 4.5 points from fields, 36, so really low number there. 18% from 3. Oh my god, that's bad. Some rebounds, 2 rebounds, 1 and 3 assists. So what can I say, man? I think he's a solid NBA player. They got themselves a nice backup point guard. They were looking for some. I heard some talks about Dennis Schroeder. I would have liked that more, to be honest. But I don't know if Dennis would have liked to go to the Wolves. But with Morris, I think they got a good player. And yeah, like I think now he's healthy. So yeah. I mean, if you look at his other numbers from previous years, like last year he was up to 10 points by 38 from 3, 48 from field goal, so definitely better numbers, right? Because he was not injured. With the Nuggets, he played like 4 or 5 seasons. He played a lot of minutes, almost 30 minutes, about 12 and a half points, 48% from field, and about 40% from 3. So yeah, you see, like you get yourself a good player who was just cursed with injury, and just as a backup I think he's pretty much the perfect player, to be honest. Let's see, let's hope he can stay healthy, but you know, unfortunately with my Pistons it did not work out. But I'm also not really sad that he's leaving, because yeah, he was just always injured, and it seems like he couldn't take care of the problems, right? Like locker room problems. Let's have a look what we get for him. Let's have a look at the bigger one, Shake Milton. I think he's the bigger name than Troy Brown Jr. He was like a couple of years ago, he was like up for 6th man of the year, right? He was ended up like 10th place. Don't remember when that was. Must be like 2020, the COVID season, if I'm not mistaken. But let's have a look what he gave the Timberwolves. So he played about 13 minutes, so yeah, good minutes. 5 points, 26% from 3, 40 from the field, about a rebound and assist. I mean, last year he was better with Philly. He almost doubled his score. He scored like 8.5 points per game, 48 from field and 38 from 3. So those were solid numbers. I understand why the Wolves went to get him. But this year it seems like it has not worked out with him. I think he was just like a backup shooting guard, right? He even started some games. It doesn't say here. But yeah, this year it's a down year for him. I don't know what his role is going to be with the Pistons. How old is he? He's 27 years old. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, if this is the big return, it's definitely not a game changer, to be honest. Maybe he's even going to get like bought out, right? Like, I could see him like going for a Lakers, maybe somebody like they can actually need a good provider from the bench. But like his long-term future, I don't really see with us. And yeah, it has not really been his season. I mean, it's nice to have players who want to improve themselves, but yeah, let's have a look at Troy Brown Jr., what he did. So of course he played with Washington. He used to be like a lottery pick, right? He was the 15th pick in 2018, 24 years old. He played with the Wizards 3 seasons, and then with Chicago, Toronto, Chicago again, Lakers, I remember, yeah, he did. And now again with the Wolves. Just like Melton, the same story. Last year he played about 25 minutes, this year only like 11, so he got cut down his minutes a lot. Of course, that's going to cut down the scoring as well. 7 points last year, this year 4.2. From the field, Salad 44%, and from 3, 37%. I mean, it's alright. There's nothing you can say against that. So I would say it's a really small trade for the Pistons. We got that 2030 second round pick from the Jazz, so maybe that's something worth, I don't know. To let Monty Morris go, I think was the right decision. He was just not, like, we are so bad, like we just won 6 games, imagine, and like as a Monty Morris, you definitely want more, right? Like this guy, now you're like 27, 28 years old, like you can do better than that, right? So I'm not mad for this trade. I wish maybe another second round would have been nice, but it is what it is, man. I'm pretty underwhelming in my eyes. The Pistons also made another trade. Of course, it was let's see, it was down here, right? Yeah. So with the Jazz, and we got Simone Fontecchio, another Italian player. Like we definitely have the Italian connection, the pizza connection. Kevin Knox goes to the Jazz. We give up a second round pick 2024. That's pretty valuable. I don't know which pick it is. It's not our own. We traded that one, but I don't know. And then we also get Gabriele Procida. Maybe another Italian guy. I don't know. I never heard of him. So it's definitely sucks, to be honest, that we give up a second round pick nowadays. So many talented players from overseas join the NBA draft. Maybe one of them would have fell into our hands, but yeah, it is what it is. Kevin Knox, I mean, what did he do for us? Let's have a look. So he did play this season with us, last season with Toronto. No, the beginning of this season with Toronto. He played about 18 minutes, 7 points, 46 from the field, 33. Like he was supposed to be a sharpshooter, not really seeing that here. 90% free throws, that's great to see, and rebounds, 2.5 rebounds. So actually solid numbers for a guy who gets 18 minutes. Yeah, he definitely never lived up to the expectations we all had in him when he entered so young. I think as an 18-year-old, the NBA draft, when was it? 2018, and then he got selected then with the 9th pick with the Knicks. There was a lot of hope in him. I loved him. I mean, he was very raw, but I really did like him, to be honest. Yeah, so definitely not a big loss for us. Of course, he kind of had this Detroit connection with us. He played before with us, and yeah, I'm not mad at it. He's still only 24 years old. It's crazy. He's been around the league, man. Like, look at this: Detroit, Toronto, Portland, Detroit, Toronto again. Like, it is weird, man. Like, teams seem to wanting him back, right? That's a good sign. Atlanta, and of course 4 years with the Knicks. I think he had a solid first season, right? Yeah, 13 points, really solid season. 37 from the field, not really good. 34 from the 3, and about 4.5 rebounds. So the rookie season was definitely there. I like to see that. But yeah, like I said with the other trade, I mean, we can look into Simone Fontecchio. He gives them about 9 points, 3.5 rebounds, and a half assist. He's 28 years old, went undrafted. I think it's his second season, right, with the Jazz? Yeah. And of course, what we know from him, he's a good 3-point shooter, 39%. The salad, we do need shooting. I don't know if it's the right way to get a 28-year-old. I mean, it seems like we're getting a lot of vets, to be honest, like Gallo, Vantaggio, Milton. I don't know if that's the way to go. Like, we are definitely a rebuilding team, and I think that our direction should be more clear towards rebuilding. We even gave up a second round draft pick, so that's a little bit bad in my eyes. Again, I don't hate the player. I like him actually. I watched some Jazz games. Some of them he was even starting as a small forward. I don't mind the trade, but is it worth it? I don't know. It's just very small trades, to be honest. Okay, let's have a look at the last trade, and that's of course the Celtics getting a nice backup big man in my eyes, Xavier Tillman, and the Grizzlies get Lamar Stevens and 2 second round picks, one from the Hawks and one from the Mavs. In my eyes, Tillman is a solid backup guard center. He gives them about 6 points, almost 5 rebounds, so that's great. Almost 2 assists, that's great. He's 25 years old, and of course stayed 3 years with Memphis, and of course is from my Michigan area. And he gives them like solid 6 points, 41% from the field. Of course the three is not really there, 22%, but I like the rebounds, so I think it's a solid signing. One block actually is nice, one steal is actually also really nice, so I think it's a really solid trade for the Celtics in my eyes. Like, they don't give up a lot. Lamar Stevens was not really part of the rotation, and 2 second round picks. I mean, you have to compete, right? Like, there's no need for draft to get the second round draft picks to hold them, because your time is right now. You need to go to the finals right now and not think too much about the future. Like, when do you ever get such a talented teams with like White and Tatum and Brown and Porzingis and Holiday, even Al Horford still solid, and now you get a nice backup center or forward in Tillman, get some minutes away from Cornet, I would think. So I like this trade from all three of them. To be honest, I like it the most. Like the two Pistons trade, they're like underwhelming, to be honest. I don't know what's the big deal of it. It's not going to change the direction, and I don't understand why, when you only win 6 games in a season, of course you want to get up the win numbers, but I mean, is it worth it to get vets now? Like, what do you want to do with them? I think they should rather focus in rebuilding, give the young players a lot of minutes, especially Thompson. Man, I don't understand why he's not starting. I don't understand why Monty seems to be like, I don't know if they have a fight or whatever is going on. I don't know. But I would just completely give it up to the young guys. And I mean, it is what it is. Maybe some of these guys will even get bought out. I could see like a Simon. Maybe he wants to join a contender, or like even like I said, a Milton, a Brown. I think he's here to stay, because he's still young. He's like 24 years old. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. I'm so excited about the trade deadline actually tonight. I think a lot of things are going down. We will see about the Murray trade. Capella is definitely up there. Tyus Jones. What are the Wizards going to do? What are the Pistons? Are they done, or are they going to change more? Like Bogdanovic is somebody I wouldn't mind to be moving and get some young talent. Drummond. The 76ers are very interested. And there's just a lot of nice stuff going on. I can't wait. I keep checking my phone and then almost every hour. And guys, so that's it for today's video. We will see you soon. I love you guys and have a good day.